Now is 1:35 a.m. in the middle of the night. Today is 4th of December, Sunday. So, Saturday was like, I finally get to talk to her, even though I didn't really like spill all the beans in my heart because she had a plan and then she need to get back to home, and I also don't want to like keep her holding that long. So yeah, maybe it's 15 minutes or something, then she go back, but she went back. But then I think it's peaceful sort of breakup. I mean, we are still friends, but maybe it will take time to wipe out the awkwardness between us. But I don't think she cares about it lah. So neither am I. Since she's not caring about that. So why should I? And have to admit that yes, I was emo, and then well, like I said in my previous vlog, it's just up to me whether to be the negative minded or the positive optimism person. So I choose the latter one, to be a bit more positive. So let's just say that I will appreciate the chances right now to do all those previous things that I didn't do because of her. Like for example, I know that she will be working on weekdays, so I purposely save my weekend just for her, just to take her out. But now since we are back to square one, so and my pocket is kind of empty, so I'll be searching for part-time, and I'll just try to earn a few bucks. And I actually make like the promise to myself that at least I need to save, like for whole year I'll at least need to save like 1,000 to 2,000 ringgit in my bank account, which I won't be touching it unless it's really emergency. So I made myself like the promise to myself. So yes, it's time to really move on. But another thing is I need to focus on my study, because I realize that sometimes even though sometimes people say that action speaks louder than word, but for some reason, for some people, they just need to see that you actually are doing something, and you tell them at the same time. I mean, it's not efforts. It takes like a very long period of time to achieve what you want, so you can't just like you snap a finger then everything you wish became true. So some people, they might not that observant to see your purpose behind every action you did. So I am trying to like make my actions more how to say, more easy to be noticed. And yeah, because nobody likes to stick around with those who are unambitious. I don't know whether that word is correct, but yeah, I'm trying to be an ambitious person. Not to say that previously I'm not, but then now I have to like make up my mind to become more focused on my target. So I listen down, like what am I going to achieve, what is my future dreams, and then now I have a target, so I make myself some steps to how to achieve it, and I'm going to follow it. So where was I? Yes, and I know like you don't really get pass this period like very quick. I mean the breakout phase. So I need to make myself busy. I need to finally read all those books, all those magazines that I bought. I just left it in my bookshelf and I haven't touched it. So I need to make sure that I will read. Sorry for my English, for my vocab. I will read them, and then I'll just try to make myself busy and lose my focus on her, like on our past relationship. So yes, I still want to win her back, but this time I'm going to be more better, an upgrade version of myself, the 2.0 version of myself. So first thing off, I need to make my mind clear about my future pathway, because for the past 2 years I've been wondering whether I should continue business pathway or mass communication pathway, because long story short, when I first entered my uni, I was taking the business pathway in foundation in business, but then I wasn't able to score in certain subjects, and it's been dragging me for 2 semesters. So I decided like I will give up on that first, and I'll continue my study on foundation in arts, because they have no maths subject. And then according to my head of program, he told me that even though you take foundation in arts, but when it comes to degree, you can still choose in business pathway. So I'll just take it. But right now, people around me, they told me like some of them, they told me that maybe business pathway isn't suitable for me, and probably I should just continue on focusing on my mass communication dream to become a radio announcer, become a radio DJ, because apparently I love talking, and despite my vocabs are really poor, but I love talking, and then I love sharing things around. So even my ex, she also told me that maybe I should take an audition or any competition in the future. If any DJ in any radio station in Malaysia, they have the audition, I should take it. And she also encouraged me to start like YouTubing. But yeah, to be fair, she is one of my the one that encouraged me to do the YouTube thing, even though I'm just vlogging and then talking to myself, and apparently nobody watch it except me. But you need to start somewhere, so I see this as an opportunity to make myself more to like talk in English, because Mandarin is my mother tongue and English is my second language. So I need to keep upgrading myself lah. I'm still learning, and well, I'm not sure about that, but when I was in my foundation in business, I had like an idea, like if I end up being a businessman, I need to make sure that I will be very successful and become very wealthy, because I plan to like wealthy enough to buy myself like a radio station, and then I own that radio station. I can be the radio DJ myself. Yes, it is crazy, but hey, it's not impossible. So right now probably I will focus in my future. Most probably the higher chances for me is that I will end up taking business pathway, but I'll make the YouTubing, the mass counting, my hobby, because, well, you won't be really sure that you end up being what you plan. Yes, fun fact. I just learned that one of Malaysia famous radio announcer, Jin from Juniboy TV, he actually studied marketing in university, but soon, later he became one of the famous, well-known radio announcer, and then now he is a YouTuber and he owns his crew making YouTube videos. So yes, a very famous YouTuber in Malaysia. So, well, I'm not saying that mass communication doesn't make money, because it really depends on your luck and then your talent and your opportunity and everything like that. But, well, still, I am a very passionate person. I have lots of interest in many things. So I just have to make up my mind to be very focused on the pathway I choose, because there is no backup plan. It's your future, and you can't just press the restart button to start all over again. So I have to push myself very hard, because there are subjects that have been dragging me for 2 semesters when I was in business. So if I decided to pick business pathway, I need to make sure that I can live up to it, because I'm the person that likes to be very detailed in most of the things. So I see that as a pro of me, because making business proposals and making plans for your business it requires that kind of talent. So yes, and plus I love talking, and this helped me when I was presenting my assignment, because I got no problem presenting in front of people, because I love talking. And yeah, so that part done deal. Business pathway, and just make myself as rich as possible. And right now I have to study on how to make myself more confidence, more charm, because I don't want to be a very the person that isolate himself from everybody, because that will not help in my future career. Because business and mass comm, it requires you to talk to people, you need to reach out to people. So it's pointless for me being shady and then just stay at a corner talking to myself and then hoping people to come to me. So that's not gonna help. So I have to make my friends, my social circle more wider, get to know more people, and live out my life to full, because I'm already 20 years old and I wasted 2 years of time in finding my future plans, and apparently that's something why my ex left me. So I need to make sure that I won't make those mistakes again, because I don't have time, I don't have the money to play around. So if let's say I can graduated successfully, by the time I graduate I'll be 24 and 2 years late from my friends that the same batch when we first entered the uni. So I have to make sure that I won't waste it again. 4 years lots of money and time. And yep, I need to learn new talent. I need to be more out of my comfort zone, out of my circle. I need to go and try more and more things, because everybody loves those people who had who experienced a lot. I want to be that person. Not to say I want to be the center of everyone, but I am definitely not going to be the ghost, which is transparent all the time, and when ghosts show up, everybody freaks out, everybody try to run from the ghost. So I don't want to be that person. So yeah, yes, I want to be a better me, an upgrade version. And finally, body shape. I've been telling myself to work out and get six packs since I was Form 5, which is 3 years ago. And I'm actually gaining weight and my belly is coming up. So at least I need to make myself in shapes. And my excuses for the previous time is that I don't want to spend money into gym, but I do know that you can't take everything like shortcut. So gym or no gym, I have to figure out a way to actually make myself at least make myself healthier, and I have to work on my style thing, my hair and my skin conditions and all that. Overall, in a nutshell, I need to be better than what or who am I right now. So I think that's gonna be a sum up for this vlog. And as usual, I'm going to do my signature ending. So whoever is watching this, if you are someone close to me, please, pretty please, keep on reminding of what I say in this vlog, because sometimes I have good memory skill, but sometimes I just being lazy, or I really did forgot. So if you see me slacking, don't hesitate to push me, to like remind me about what I say, the promise I made, and I'll be very grateful for that. I'll be very thankful for having those who ever support me, always stay beside me. And yep, that's for now. And I really need to study because my final is next week, and I really don't have much time to lose. So here we go. You only got one life, so live it up. Bye bye.